a clap.
Gotcha. I'll go ahead and do it too. Yeah, we're going.
All right, so this is our second attempt at a show tonight.
Yeah. So you think it wouldn't be so fucking hard
to do a video podcast?
Yeah, but boy is it, like, 'cause the first one we basically my computer burst into flame. My phone burst into flames when I tried to put it in that editor software I got, and it just like it's like
it's just no good, huh?
Yeah, instantly killed.
Yeah,
it's like a fentanyl overdose.
Oh, I hate this, dude. I like the other setup when I didn't have to look at a camera. Now I'm looking at me on your phone.
Hold on, I can maybe expand it and block you, or like.
It's fine. I'll just keep looking straight. I'll just ignore the fact that
because you're over me.
Nah, yeah, I'm good. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
All right. So I see you did a little bit of pre-production. You got some show notes in your hand. Is that two? Is that two show notes?
Yeah. But the second one is, there's a lot of sub notes, and the first one, it's my classic,
sure,
right up my alley.
Sure.
So like, been on a.
Get your mic a little bit more.
Oh yeah.
There you go, pal. And then there we go.
So been on an East Germany kick.
East Germany, huh?
Yeah, you know about...
no, I don't even know the difference between East and West.
Well, like, remember the Berlin Wall?
Well, something about it, yeah.
So, the side that, we don't know much
I've been
about...
practicing real quick. I've been practicing so hard sitting like Eisenhower.
It's
tough, just
it's hard,
squishing my balls.
Dude, yeah, squish your balls and get sciatica and...
I have
fucking
sciatica.
Fall backwards and look gay the whole time doing it.
No, as you were saying,
getting guyatica,
dude.
Yeah, so basically, East Germany, like we controlled the west side, and east side is classic East Coast West Coast beef. The Soviets controlled the east side, and this was communist Germany. Mm-hmm. So like, think about how much of a drag that had to be. Like, you were about to just like take over all of Russia and wipe out communism, but then like your leader's like a goof, and he gets you. He done gets conquered. So now suddenly you're a German guy. You're walking around. All of your pictures of Hitler are replaced with giant pictures of Stalin, Lenin, and fucking Marx. And and get this. Like,
wait. The Marx, isn't that the guy with the goofy mustache?
Yeah, Groucho.
Yeah, Groucho.
Yeah.
That's what I know about politics.
Dude, I would love that in Red Square, just a big picture of Groucho Marx. Like,
oh, dude, yeah. Like Iron Claw or the sickle and hammer is Groucho. Yeah. Just a big cigar.
Dude, fuck yeah. Like, but anyway, so yeah, Stalin, he what he liked about Nazi Germany is he like saw the Hitler Youth thing and was like,
hell yeah.
So he basically
started
started Stalin Youth basically. Nice. Yeah, and raised a generation.
Not nice, but nice. I don't know. I mean, whose side are we on here?
I'm
really close to this camera because that's how I normally sit when I look at you from this position.
No, you're fine. But whose side are we on? That's a good question. Whose
side are we on?
Whose side are you on? I don't know. I find myself I would never want to live in the Soviet Union. It's like a hellish place, but I like the weather.
I like the stern love.
The sort of unsmiling like liar culture and. Their culture of miserable liars who'd never smile.
A bunch of miserable fibbers.
And to them, the ballet is the most masculine thing you can do.
Oh, my God.
Dude, it's weird. It's like they're like...
oh, fuck.
These are technically a little bit my people.
What, the Russians?
Yeah.
Blockheads?
Yes. Partially.
Your people are just blockheads to me.
They are like, but they...
Come on now, you got a big old blockhead. What?
I do.
You got a big old square. What?
Like I said, I've been.
You like the square heads that crush Mario?
I'm like the blockheads who menace Gumby and Pokey.
Well, true.
Those guys, like, I don't think they ever say anything, do they? They just kind of like do this power walk.
Yeah. Maybe they grunt.
Maybe I had toys of the Blockheads when I was a kid, as well as Gumby and Pokey.
Dude, those Gumby toys were sick.
I can't
when we
remember.
were kids.
I can't remember what Gumby's bitch's name. What was Gumby's bitch's name?
Slut. You like
Fucking
that?
fucking
You like that?
Gumby.
Gumby. Can you do it?
My lips are
Do you think
dry.
you can do it? Can you do it?
Now I'm
Come
smiling.
on. Don't laugh. There you go.
Yeah, that's
It's funny to me. You can't make no like typical sound. Like, can you roll your R's like a like horitas? Oh,
I've
been working on it.
I've been doing better at it now that I've been doing racist impersonations of people.
There you go. Back to East Coast versus West Coast.
Oh, one more thing. Speaking of practicing noises, did I ever tell you about the one time in Springfield when me and my roommate were practicing our ghost noises, and we had the patio door open when our hot neighbor walked by.
Oh fuck!
I was trying to teach Christian could not get the ghost noise down for nothing, no matter how. Christian, I don't know if I'm
Before I
flip
even
this
met
into
Christian, that's all I knew about him is he
like,
couldn't do the
yeah,
ghost noise.
Like it's a what it is. It's an impression of a shitty like Halloween decoration ghost that
It
be like,
shakes.
and it's two notes.
And you just
And
got to
he'd
use
go-
your fist
yeah,
for the
he-
vibrato.
He would go. Unless you hold that fucking one note and then you drop to the other note. But he would just, yeah, you would just fucking, yeah, it would just get like he couldn't hold a tune. But anyway, yeah, we got caught practicing our ghost noises, and I didn't get pussy. It's all because Christian. It's all because Christian couldn't do it. He fucking blew it for us.
Damn, if he could have gotten it, you could have haunted her again to give you
Yeah,
pussy.
bro. Yeah, bro, I'm on.
The only way to get rid of the ghost is give me pussy. Back to Germany.
Okay, so East Germany. So we got. So
Okay, we're back.
yes, so the East Germany, what happened was they became they had the Stasi C, which was Stasi. It's just a state intelligence service, and it's kind of like the secret police.
Okay.
And the East German people were probably the most surveilled population of people ever, with like at least 1 in 6 people being a Stasi informant or a Stasi agent.
Really?
Yeah, because like they'd like leverage
Guys.
they'd leverage blackmail and blackmail people. Like there was a big punk scene that they wanted to keep tabs on and like break up, and
Come on, Greg.
and the punk scene, and like there's this one like famous band, and the bass player got like blackmailed into becoming a Stasi informant, and like had to tell them when the concerts were so they could break them up, and his band didn't find out until after the Berlin Wall fell, and everybody went and just ran to the Stasi building to
Really?
look at all the Stasi files.
And they found out he was
They found out he had informed
traitor?
for a year on them.
Found out he wasn't punk.
Yeah, they found out he was a poser. A fucking
Damn, dude.
yeah. They found out that he
Grace?
they found out he was a fucking prep.
You want to say anything, Grace?
Grace.
Say something cool.
Cat got your tongue? No.
Wow,
yeah,
that's the worst fucking joke.
Yeah, no, well, I've heard worse. Well, your famous tax joke.
Shut up. Don't worry about
I
my
can't. I
tax
wish I could
joke.
remember what the fuck it was. But, dude, it's...
It had something to do with... It doesn't matter. Go back to East and West.
Okay,
Germany.
so
It doesn't matter
another
what joke
fun
it is.
fact aside, Putin was working as a KGB agent in the Stasi headquarters in East Germany at the time when the Soviet Union just collapsed overnight out of nowhere. They basically didn't tell anybody it was all about to blow up, and like
Just
and
folded?
Putin hears like what's going on, and suddenly like there's no more government, and he's like, what do we do, and then just Moscow just doesn't answer him, and he's stuck in a Stasi building full of like files all, like dirt and like crimes against the German people, and like he just has to fucking bail out of there.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, like cause
Come on, Grace, chill out.
the Ruskies, but yeah, man, they could tell you what you know how we rebuilt Germany and stuff, like West Germany and stuff. We kind of helped them, like we built them back up as a friend, kind of like we did Japan. The Russians took a different approach, because there was a lot more bad blood on that side between the Russians and the Germans, because the Russians, the Germans kind of cheap shot at them, like dry gulched them when they had an agreement to not fight each other, but then Hitler just went ahead and fucking stormed in and tried to take the motherland back.
Hitler was just up to his own agenda.
Dude, Hitler was such a shitty leader. Like he like, you know, talk about like an all-time bust as far as leaders go. He got so much charisma to like get in there and shit, but he micromanaged.
He
everything.
was basically the boss, dude.
Dude, yeah, big time.
He was.
He shows up to the Reichstag in a helicopter the first
Yeah,
day.
dude,
like,
showed up with those cool ass like glasses. Like, oh, show
dude,
my God,
Hitler's Jamarcus Russell.
Oh, fuck, dude.
I wish Hitler was 300 pounds.
Yeah, that'd be sick. But yeah, dude, I was watching videos of him before he was elected or whatever, before he was like the leader, and they translated his speeches into English.
Yeah,
I mean, like
I've heard the AI thing.
The AI thing.
People are putting lo-fi beats under.
I mean, that's kind of fucked up. Funny.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny, but like
Yeah,
Hitler's charisma, like with the AI being able to generate like the English roundabout translation to where it makes sense.
Yeah, and
I mean, the dude fucking was a good speaker.
He was. I mean, like, and you also, especially when you look at it in the context of his time.
Yeah.
Basically, like Germany was getting kicked around
getting
by the limeys, the frogs, and like
they're getting their asses handed to them.
Imagine that. Like, sure, you may have started the fight, but then like they beat you up, and then they demand, you know, your lunch money every week from then on out, and you don't have any money to buy yourself lunch.
No.
Yeah, and they say you're not allowed to, you know, bring a gun to school and shoot them. Like you can't have an army. So basically, yeah, and even Woodrow Wilson like told France and England, like, you guys can't, like, you know, fucking dance in the end zone this hard on Germany. It's not. It's like that's literally like you guys
can't dance in the end zone.
Yeah, you guys can't just fucking like just absolutely you know. You gotta show like a little sportsmanship. You can't. You're stepping over.
Show a little sportsmanship.
Yeah. You're fucking. That's what's like the best example of poor sportsmanship in history you could think of.
Oh man, I don't know. I'm sure there's plenty of good ones.
Yeah, just think of like, you know.
Come on, Grace, quit being weird.
It's basically like
fuck.
They didn't allow Germany to save face on any level, and you know, which I understand, not wanting Germany to like be able to have an army, because like, you know, they've proven time and time again that they you know, they let it get out of hand. Anywho,
so, I'm sorry, I got distracted.
No, it's okay.
So going back to like, as your notes were going,
yeah,
east west.
Yeah, so the Russians just left it all as rubble, basically, and like it was
they bombed it, burn it down.
Well, they bombed it all during. Well, they bombed it and just like literally like, you know, invaded it during World War II. And just never rebuilt anything really. They'd build some giant fucking you know, concrete monolithic apartment blocks, but East Germany, they said it was like a desert of concrete and mud.
Jesus.
Like there's no roads really, and if it rained, there's just soupy mud like leading all the way up to these giant behemoth fucking apartment complexes.
It fucking sucks.
It does suck.
Like I never went to Germany, but we went to Normandy, and the buildings that they rebuilt. They're just parking garages. They fucking suck. They were just expected to get stormed again. So like the buildings on Normandy Beach are literally just fucking cement slabs. It's nuts.
It's like it's, you know, it's quick and I guess powerful, and it was already kind of set up to be like it was a little fortified, I think, too, because like France and England, you know, they didn't really get along for the longest time, but you know, the enemy of my enemy sort of thing.
Right.
But yeah, so like, get this, like, so they wanted like full tight control like over their populace, and they had, but the problem was that they could still get West German TV and radio and stuff, and it was illegal to watch or listen to, and like the teachers would try and get the kids to like rat on the parents. Like they had a show called Sandman, like My Little Sandman, and it was like a stop motion show about this communist gnome wizard type of guy who would teach about class unity, and he'd like, you know, fly around, and it's all about sort of like kind of celebrating how the communists were ahead of us in the space race and all that. and his favorite destination every Christmas he'd take a vacation to the Soviet Union and shit, and the teacher would ask the kids like, what does the Sandman look like? Because if they didn't know, Sandman would have an episode every night before the kids went to bed, and like if they didn't know what Sandman looked like, it meant they were watching Western television and West German television, and yeah, it's been on a real East German kick, and it's gotta be that's such whiplash going from fascism to communism just like that. But what happened was like basically like Hitler, gave all the socialists the boot and stuff when he took power, and they fled to Russia. And so when Russia won, Russia installed these Germans who were socialists, and they like.
You're so fucking weird. How do you just know this shit? Like you're not looking at your phone's the camera. You're not looking at any notes. You got two jotted down. Two separate topics. I'm over here mostly just blown away. Like,
it's just.
Did you learn this in school? Did I not fucking learn anything?
No. I'm an adult independent learner.
You're fucking like, what the hell, dude?
Wikipedia and YouTube, my dude. Wikipedia.
My dude.
You pick like sort of one topic. Like I like Cold War. I like the Soviet. I like the Eastern Bloc. It's where my people are from, mostly. Except my people aren't from the Iron Curtain because we fought off Stalin. But Tito, like the benevolent dictator of Yugoslavia.
No, I've never heard of the name before. Can we keep going? I'm like, okay, I'm not shutting you down. I'm
Tito,
just baffled.
so like after World War II, Tito, he never like sort of bent the knee to Stalin. So Stalin sent like assassin after assassin to get him. Like they killed like 8 of his assassins and told Stalin like, if you send another assassin, I'm gonna send mine, and I'll only have to send one. And so Tito was the type of guy. He was communist and stuff, but since he wasn't an ally in the part of the Iron Curtain, he got to play both sides. That way, he always came out on top, and he unified a country of a bunch of tiny little like mountainous areas that all hated each other to the point of like every single like group has genocided the other one at a certain point, like and they've been fighting wars for thousands of years, and he was able to hold them together as Yugoslavia for his entire life. When he died, it kind of all fell apart, like in fucking dad's not home anymore. We can start genociding the Serbs again.
You just blow my mind, bro. You keep fuck, man. Keep going, I guess.
We're doing a history, guys. I'll tell you, okay, so the I can't tell you this much. The first ever politician to be assassinated on film is the king of Yugoslavia before the communists took over. And he was like in a car, and they ran up with a little horror gun and shot him. Oh. And so he.
Am I still in frame? I think so. I can't tell.
You are.
There we go. Let me put a blanket or pillow over my bulge. I don't want to show my bump in case I have a bump.
Gotta tuck your boner.
Tuck my boner, like fucking your knowledge.
Yeah,
this is comfortable though.
It's
I'm fucking doze, bro.
I was looking. There's this Army Surplus website, and Army Surplus is always such a drag for me because I realize
nothing's on our size.
No, not even close. Especially European like shit.
Is it the one Army Surplus we follow on Instagram?
Yeah.
Shouts to those bros. Except the fact that they don't have anything in 3XL ever. That's cool.
I might get an issued East German wool scarf or a balaclava,
cool.
Or like the East German flag's kind of cool. Like
what's that look like?
It's like the German flag where it's the black, red, and yellow, except it's got a sickle or a hammer and a compass like sort of thing, or like it's it looks almost like the Freemason type of thing, except it's like got it's got a little commie bend on it.
This is it, dude. This is the cast, baby. This is
fun.
it.
And get this. So my only two things are just kind of educational, but so I got. I'm gonna get a Central Stacks library card for downtown, and all the shit that you can do down there. It's
what at the public library?
Yeah. Anyway, but I applied online to get the online part, so I have access to the online things. So you can 3D print. What you could do is you have you have so much money a month, just like when you print off pieces of paper. you fill out a little form online and include the file, and
Oh,
they
man,
put
I
you,
don't
they
know if
put
I
you
should
in.
tuck in, dude. I just got real tired.
Put you in line. I'm gonna do a solo cast from then if you fall asleep.
Just keep
No, but
going.
like, dude, like we could what. You know, I wonder if they'll just like print anything because like.
Well, here's the deal about the 3D printer, man. Everything that we'll ever want or need that would ever be at that fucking library is all at Studio Podcast West.
Sure, but like, what if I want to make a public servant 3D print a 3D model of my penis?
Well, that obviously, JD's not a public servant, but we can 3D print him out of your penis.
Like,
but I like where your head's at. Making a public servant have to print your penis.
Yeah. See, like
I understand
using their money that they gave me.
I understand what you're getting at because it is your tax dollars.
Yes, exactly. I should have something to show for it.
Right.
Then I can fuck my own ass with my penis, and it wouldn't be gay.
Plug my own ass,
and it would not be gay. Like, go ahead and get my dick in like a CAD program and go ahead and bump up the scale a little bit.
Drag the corner, like you drag the corner and scale it up.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know how to work CAD, dude. My high school teacher and I got into a verbal argument when I was taking that class.
You accused him of being like a drunk porn watcher or something.
I accused him of being drunk and looking at his daughter's nudes that was circling the school. Listen, I did that because he, out of spite, took my seat remember when we were going to see that play and me and Dylan at the Wedge, there's the two seats together. So me and Dylan were dumb and gay and we sat together and I went to the bathroom and he fucking bolted through the seat and sat down. Dylan's like, well, like, first, why are you sitting next to me? That's weird. And he goes, Scrato's sitting there. He goes, he'll have to find another seat.
So,
fucking
first of all,
on.
I'm not judging. I'm just sad that those nudes never made it my way.
I didn't see him neither. I just heard about him.
I
heard say. But I was in there and shout out to it's not like they'll ever hear it, but shouts to Big Nick Bible because he was like,
the brother of the guy who said looked like the Victor the pedophile, the big brother of the skinny version of the pedophile from Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah, I forgot about it. That's still very funny. Funny link to the other episode. But shouts to the Bible brothers, but especially Nick because he was the one who like taught me how to do the CAD enough to pass the class for as long as I was there until I threatened him to fist fight him and fist his ass. I told him he was an alcoholic and whatever. Yeah. And then
dude, he was a shit teacher because one, sure, I wasn't motivated and I didn't want to learn CAD, but like he didn't even try to help like either like or even teach us anything. I remember getting into the CAD thing and being like, oh, I thought this class was gonna I thought this was gonna be fun.
Yeah,
like
dude.
I thought we were gonna like work with like actual materials.
I was gonna make stuff.
Dude, I was like, like just working
not a digital
working
train.
on AutoCAD. I just would sit there and just
can't believe I remember all that.
I would absolutely just sort of go catatonic and just stare at my computer screen like.
I would stare at the computer screen, and luckily I had like 2 or 3 like really hot black girls, and I was like, dude, it's something about me and Shannon were talking about this. It's something about redheads. We are like always invited to the cookout. It's something like
you guys are the black people of white people.
Yeah, we are
the most marginalized white person.
True, and it. I don't know, man.
I'm the wigger of redheads. I only chill with redheads.
Okay, I was like, took me a second to formulate what you're saying. I'm
a whinger or a binger, a brown ginger.
Oh my god, that took me. That was too much joke math. That was a lot,
dude. Yeah, it's it's just funny. I guess that's the best way to put it. Like, because I mean, look. That's. I'm not gonna stop saying that word.
What word, Frank?
Wigger.
Okay. Great. Get away my water. Quit being a menace.
That's our word.
It's our word. You can't take it from us.
We made it up.
Well, I can't remember the episode, but you had a very good argument that we're it can't tyrant over other words.
Okay, so not that this is the hill that I want to die on, but I'll get wounded on this hill here. Okay, so basically, I think
I'll get hurt up here.
Yeah, I'll hurt myself on this hill, but I won't die on it. So if anybody, if the second I get a decent,
I'll let you know when to retreat.
The second I get a decent counter argument, I'm gonna fold and go belly up immediately.
I will not die here.
In fact,
but I'll take a bullet.
You know,
I'll take some shrapnel.
I'll trip and roll down the hill real hard, but
I'll roll my ankle here.
I don't think I respect the N-word, but it doesn't get dominion over every word that rhymes with it, despite etymology and like.
Oh
look, I'm.
All right, move on. What's your next topic on your notebook? We're not getting stuck
Yeah,
here.
what is it? The sun never sets on the N-word's empire.
It's the funniest thing I've ever heard. But we can't get bogged down here. We can't.
Yeah, we can't.
What's the next show topic?
Okay, library perks.
That's it. West Germany and library perks.
I got
East Germany. What Germany?
No wonder your teachers hated you so much.
I can't fucking remember the topic we just talking about.
Anyway, we're moving on. So library perks. So get this.
even...
So last night I was looking at fire insurance maps of Springfield from 1933.
You fucking weirdo. What do you mean? What the fuck do you mean?
The insurance company, the insurance companies map out all the like properties that like and
this show's in the gutters, dude. Keep going.
Okay, so and another thing, I can search St. Louis Post-Dispatch all the way back to 1871 now. And I was reading some interesting stuff like it was the Missouri. We were reporting like we heard about the police in London had got a letter from Jack the Ripper that he was gonna be doing some shit again, and also there was a house of ill repute in St. Louis in like 1891. It was like I guess a whorehouse.
Hold on, we got a letter from Jack the Ripper.
We did not. London did, and we were just talking about it.
Oh, we were just talking shit? Okay.
Yeah, and I also looked up more...
Sorry, I'm just still so baffled at how fucking bizarre you are.
I looked up also... This one is probably less bizarre. It's more relevant to me, but I looked up all the articles I could find on my great-uncle, Frank Jurasich, who was murdered in front of his house, and the guy who murdered him as well. Uh-huh. Boy, like, and... I'm going to do a Freedom of Information Act to the FBI on both that guy and my uncle to see what I can come up with. Because, you know, when the guy who killed my uncle, when he was found in the Hampton Village parking lot, like an undercover cop noticed the car, like from like a all points bulletin that went out the day before, and went over to a payphone. And the dude who shot my uncle got out of the car and tried the off-duty policeman's car. And then, like, the policeman saw him try to do that, and he went back in his car and just drove to another parking spot and waited there. And they arrested him, and he had, like fucking 20 sticks of dynamite inside jars with nails and, like, shrapnel made, and he was gonna bomb the steel plant that he worked at. And
whoa,
he's like I don't.
And what did your uncle have to do with the steel plant?
My uncle was he was he was a union delegate, head of the union, like
damn,
local 36, the sheet metal workers union. And
so he walked up, he Bobby Bacalad, your uncle,
dude,
basically?
yeah, like fucking right in front of my grandma's house, you know.
Fuck, yeah,
like,
yeah.
Right off Broadway, like shot him in the head once and 5 times in the body, like right through the fucking driver's window. And this was like just this loser sort of aren't like vet who also no vet who was was all fucked up in the head, and he used to be my uncle's neighbor.
Folks, Frank thinks all vets are losers.
Except, well, if you kill my uncle, you are a loser.
Damn. Okay, so this dude was a vet, and he had.
Everybody was a vet back then. It was World War II.
But did he have anything to any connection to to this thing of ours?
If anything, he was like those wieners that Moltisanti would take around to he was someone who might have got a little work, but he was a crazy unreliable drunk, and like he used to be a neighbor, but like my uncle though, like on the other hand, they owned like a bar and stuff right there too, on right near off Broadway, and also like in his obituary, like it explicitly stated it's not he is an upstanding delegate and is not believed to be involved in any activities of ill repute, and it's like that. Usually, you don't have to say that. Like, it usually goes without saying, but like. He's an interesting guy. Like
he definitely was a fucking handshaker.
Yeah.
He had to be, dude. So your uncle, was he? What relation to your grandfather that you have the brick in the
okay,
church?
so he's so he would be that guy's son, I believe. Like, yeah, so he was my grandma's uncle, technically. He died in 1966. Yeah. So like, the guy with the brick, he's the guy who got out of Croatia like a month before World War I kicked off.
Okay.
He saw what the writing on the wall and was like, I'm gonna get the fudge out. I'm gonna get the frick out of here.
I'm getting the out of here.
I'm getting the mother flipping shit out of here.
I'm getting the heck out of Dodge.
Getting the mother shitting dick out of here. I gotta get my ass out of Croatia.
I'm getting the flip out of here, dude.
I'm going to St. Louis. Meet me in St. Louis, everybody. That's probably what he sounded like.
Exactly what he sounded like, old-timey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he
going over to St. Louis.
So he came down from like the mountain that he lived in into Split, which was the nearest city.
Damn, he fleeing to Split.
Yeah, he fleeing to Split. He split to Split so he could split out of Croatia altogether. See, Split's the perfect place to split from.
I guess it is. Yeah.
Because you're just hop and skip across the pond from Italy.
Yeah.
Who was not Croatia's friend at the time though either.
No.
Weirdly though, Italy.
Italy.
Yeah, Italy was on our side in World War I, but then suddenly, like, America, the Allies are not my friend anymore. Germany is my new best friend. They're Mudassaring us for Germany.
Dude, the Mudasar is not my best friend anymore.
America's no longer my best friend. Hitler is my new best friend.
It's got us in like all fucking crossed out.
It's got Roosevelt crossed
Dude,
out.
did we ever find that post? That's a good post.
Yeah. We definitely definitely the first time I ever brought it up, I found it because he was being proudy and.
Dude, taking your personal matters to MySpace, Facebook, whatever.
Yeah,
saying
Facebook.
How this dude's no longer my best
going
friend
into
anymore.
Microsoft Paint with an attitude.
Dude, I can't wait until I'm no longer your best friend anymore, and I got a fucking post to make about it.
Wait till this comes out, bro. Like we gotta both find new best friends.
Oh, it's
and we're gonna make
for me, man. I got a best friend.
I got. I'm gonna go hire a back page hooker, be my best friend.
Dude, I've been peeking. I've been clipping so hard this whole fucking
nobody cares.
I care.
Well, but we'll listen back and shit.
I've making 1,000 clips. Fuck it. Who cares?
Yeah, we'll just fix it in post. We'll run it through that sound gooderizer. But anywho, yeah, he was gonna blow the whole place up. But another thing I can do on my my library card is I can print canvases and
like our fucking over the
yes.
We don't have to order our fucking Joker canvases off of Amazon anymore.
I don't know if they have the wood frames, but we can get those at any hobby store. But yeah, we can print canvases, whatever we want on them. Oh my god, think of the possibilities. What are you gonna print on them?
Papa Roach's album cover, like 8 of them.
Shit, mother flipping, yeah. Come to Papa.
Mother flip, dude.
Mother flip, dude. I'm getting frame by frame every frame of Scarred with starring Jacoby.
Yeah, every frame of the whole series.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that show, I couldn't watch that show after a while.
Dude,
they had to start topping themselves,
Yeah, and it's just you're watching people just cripple, ridiculousness is kind of like that too. Like that whole segment for people basically breaking their spine.
Ugh, yeah, the Scorpion segments.
Fuck that shit, man. Fuck that shit hard.
Ugh.
Fuck that shit hard.
Fuck that shit
Fuck that shit's hard. So,
yo, dude, you know what I don't like?
What?
Europeans in porno.
Me neither, bro. Me neither. Like you know what?
The men are too vocal and the women are too masculine.
Yeah. They're always pissing on each other.
Too much piss. They're too uncomfortable piss. They're all into anal, so they're okay with a little bit of mud on their boots when it comes to it. Which You know me, man. The one time that I encountered a little bit of inclement weather on the back roads, I wasn't feeling it, and I had to leave that campus apartment immediately.
Dude, like that sounds almost like that. When you described that to me, it sounded like an encounter with Pennywise from the movie It. You know, where they'd all have their own solo encounters where he'd be someone else. Like that's like a fucking
that, dude. It 100% was a Pennywise encounter, bro.
I got some Annie for you, Pootie.
Yeah, dude. I got some Annie.
Fuck my ass, fat
Come
boy.
on over. He looked at me with razor teeth.
Yeah, and you're just
I'm just like
trying to finish real quick.
Yeah, try to finish before he bites me or blows up another balloon.
Dude,
full of blood.
the good thing about Pennywise as a monster though is he did put out.
Yeah, dude, he did put out to those kids.
Yeah,
he did. In the was it in the book that he fucks all the kids? Or did
he does fucks all the kids, but he's disguised as the girl.
No, they all just fuck the girl.
I thought
it's not. I
thought she was Pennywise.
Nah, I think I got the confirmation because this is a highly disputed topic in my life for a man who has never read a book once in his life, and in fact is functionally illiterate. I just assume there's a chapter where they all fucked that little girl.
Yeah, that's because it's in the popular and also it's in the
argument was, is it the clown that's little girl or is it the little girl? And I think I got clarity that it's the little girl. After they beat Pennywise, they need to like bang the little girl to get out of the thing or something.
That's so much worse than it being Pennywise.
I think so. I'll have to hit up JD and ask his wife. Because his wife read the book and she knows. She's the only one in my entire life I know who's read the book.
If that's the case, Stephen King needs to say he's sorry.
Yeah, dude, he needs to apologize directly to me.
Yeah, dude, like he needs to cause like what kind of coked up pornographic fantasy is that? No girl, especially in middle school, is wanting to get gangbanged out by all her friends.
And I think, and then she like comments on all the boys' junk.
I've heard that, and that's why I thought this got to be Pennywise.
No, dude, because it's her. Because Pennywise, you don't get his narrative in the book, I don't think. You just get the kids' narratives.
Man, that.
So I think it is. They all just take turns on that girl, and she comments on all the dongs, and then the only redeeming factor in the story is she ends up settling down with the fat kid.
That I respect.
Score one for the fatties.
But honestly, though, absolute nerd fantasy, like it's. But she winds up with a dude who's just like her dad, of course. I mean, that's the most realistic part. Before she leaves him for the fatty who's a hunk by the time he's a absolute fucking heartthrob. He looks like fucking Christopher Reeve when he's older. Like he's all And here's the reality: the fat kids, when they grow up to be this,
this is what you can grow up to be.
They get fatter.
Show my tit.
Show my tit through my sleeve.
Oh my God! Don't do that. Oh fuck.
Ludes, $5.
Ludes, dude, that guy. Rules.
I'll show you my inverted nipples for $10.
You can even come over here and spank me around.
Yeah, well, look, I gotta get off my shift at the docks. Then I'm meeting the boys for a beer.
And then I'll come over and you can touch my feet.
Then I'll come over. Fucking you can spank off to my taint.
You can look at my taint.
I'll bend over for you.
I'll bend over. You can look at my ass. That's what you want.
You want me to shave it? Too bad.
You want me to shave? Too bad.
I'm not. I'm a union.
I've been working all day.
I don't gotta shave my ass. I'm union.
Listen, I'm union. I'm fucking union.
Yeah.
You want me to shave? That's overtime. That's twice. That's double time, pal.
Then that'd be a terrible union if you had to work the docks and be a sex slave, sex worker, prostitute, basically.
Dude, I mean, if it was a sex worker prostitute union, you could probably be like, you can call in hella sick days though, and then your pimp won't be allowed. Because I mean, if you're a union prostitute, your pimp can't be union as well. Your pimp, that's
true. As your manager,
he's your manager.
Yeah.
You can't be a union.
Damn, so like good guys like me would be the union. Guys that save them.
Yeah. Real nice.
Save all the beautiful angels.
Guys that fall in love with the beautiful angels that work real hard.
Real nice guys that keep tabs on them, make sure they're safe.
You're also union though. When the clock hits and then the steam whistle blows, dude, you're out of there.
And they pay me since I'm the union, so they got to pay union dues. You see, so I get a daddy gets.
You're the whole union. Is that what you mean? You are the union?
Look.
Why are you getting paid?
Because I come from a long line of union delegates.
That's right.
See, the local 69.
That's right.
Yep.
Your uncle died for that union.
He did, and since unions are what do they call it? It's something that you heir to a descendant. It's much like a title. Sort of a royal title.
Grandfathered in.
Yeah. You have to be the prince of the union to become the new king of the
Duke of the union.
Yeah, Earl of the
Earl.
Mm-hmm. But anywho, so yeah, I'm local 69. They give they give their manager a cut, and they give daddy a cut, and I protect him, I keep him safe, and maybe I get a little taste every now and again.
Maybe get a little something on the side.
Just a little off hours.
I've been cutting.
Well, so
it's
like,
safe out here.
Say if I would needed sheet metal and I was in a sheet metal union rep, I wouldn't be allowed to buy sheet metal from my own guys.
Come on.
I wouldn't be able to. So and then what if I wanted a little tuggy from my own guys in the park?
And then when you're getting a tuggy from the girls, and you can't finish for your obvious,
Yeah, because I'm
multiple health reasons.
Because I'm thinking about the rapture again.
Thinking about the rapture and child pornography. Not like that. You're thinking about trying to stop.
Oh, I am. But cause that's why I'm so soft. Is because I'm thinking about like what was going on with Bill Gates and Epstein.
Yeah. Like what come on, what's going on?
Do you know did I ever tell you that how
But anyway,
in the 50s, like well, I guess now ever down the gay guys would like suck each other off in the parks at night, like Tower Grove Park. And my grandpa and his friends would get whole pies, and they'd find dudes in cars, and they'd open the window real quick and pie the guys blowing each other.
Grandpa and friends with cream pie gay guys hooking up in the park.
Yeah. They didn't know what the terminology was gonna.
Going around and joining in and cruising to cream pie gay guys.
No, it's more like ambushing and
I can't do that's too much. That's too fucking goofy.
Dude,
that's fucking goofy.
Imagine though, like you're in the dark, scary park, all secretive, and you're getting sucked off by like some other dude, and suddenly your door swings open, and a whole pie hits you in the
like
face.
A clown. They're dressed up as clowns in big red wigs.
I was like, that's like, how many pies would they take into the park?
They're taking trips back to their car to get up more pies.
Yeah, they're hitting the bakery right before it closes.
Oh my god, bro!
Because these are real pies they're getting from the bakery, full pies,
crust and filling. Yeah. It wasn't just a pie.
No, it was like probably a big fucking big apple pie or a big peach pie. Yeah, big a boysenberry. Dude, imagine getting a fucking. You're trying to blow your load.
It would be delicious.
It would taste so good, but like
the startlement.
Think of the startlement and the anchor, because you're probably wearing something snazzy.
Oh, dude, nothing. Nothing. It would just completely like mid thrust. You're about to finish, and all of a sudden, the door wings open.
And the guy that's sucking you off's laughing at you. Yeah, door just wings open.
Like, what if it's like a Dirk Diggler thing? Like the guy who's getting the gay guy or whatever.
Yeah, one of my grandpa's friends like lures the guy in.
Yeah, it's like now take off your. He's getting him in a very incriminating pose. The gay guy's now completely naked. He's like, all right, so what do you want to do with me? He's like, all right, boys, get him. You're like walking in.
Yeah. God forbid he's in a convertible.
Oh my god, dude!
We're thinking about that. Like,
I can't believe like your uncle or your grandpa,
my dad's dad
is running around cream pie.
My dad's running around.
Just throwing pies.
I imagine they were all sorts of pies. Yeah, but
that's insane.
In Tower Grove Park and stuff after dark. Is this just what you did in the 50s? No, this was the 40s.
Oh,
this would have been.
Let's
see. He got married in like 1952 maybe. Insane. So he had 18. So we're talking late 40s, early 50s.
If we were to hit Tower Grove Park right now, would there be gay dudes in their car hooking up that we could go and cream pie? Not that I'm like even trying to spend money on the fucking ammunition for that mission.
Like that's something. Yeah, we should get a bigger posse. And if you're, our gay listeners out there, tell us where the gays are meeting up in the park so we can ambush them with the pies. And if you would like to help with this wackadoo
ambush.
Yeah, dude, the next big internet challenge, the
pie
guy
challenge. Dude, I don't think I have the money to pies aren't they're not exactly cheap.
We could make them. That's a lot cheaper that way.
True.
Do you
know how to make a pie?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Then we're in it. We're in it to win it.
Yeah, and if it doesn't have to be exactly like cooked to perfection.
I keep just the fact that dudes are out in their cars hooking up angered your grandpa enough to get a gang.
I don't know if it
homies.
Necessarily angered him as much as it's like.
Did they put hoods on? Did they go full?
No. Cause like
not like KKK hoods.
He put on something. He was actually a male model himself, so he probably put on something snazzy and fashionable. He was in 17 magazine, and he was a double A baseball pitcher. But
whoa, I don't know about that.
Yeah, get this. So I don't think it's so much angered them as it's just they're out there and we have pies and we can get the drop on them, and it's not like it's kind of a prejudice thing, but it's not exactly a hate thing.
That rules.
It's definitely like homophobic on some of it, but I don't think it's like if they really wanted to hurt them, they would have hurt them, not just threw pies in their face.
True.
They just wanted to sort of embarrass them.
Just like honk their penis.
Yeah. Like something. And he also went to Tower Grove Baptist School. He went to my elementary school, so we kind of, I could see how.
Oh my god.
It's right across the street from school.
Yeah. Anyhow. You got a musical guest tonight?
Yeah.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hoobastank. Hold a second.
Oh, you got it. Oh, okay. Big man. Dude, the way you slug back that. Oh my god.
So tart. Put too much mix in there.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
Do that one I was doing earlier. I started a joke that made all the black guys crying. Oh, if I'd only seen.
Oh no.
That the N-word was me. Oh no.
Oh no.
I pied a gay guy in the park while he was fucking. Oh, if I'd only seen that the key lime was on me.
You're the gay guy. No.
I started to cry. Pootie called me a gay guy. And
there you go. Go on.
Turned up my head and said, "You are instead."
I'm not gay, you are.
Until I sucked off a guy. Then I was the one getting the pieing. Oh, if I'd only seen that the tables turned on me. Oh no.
nice tune. It's a nice one. Good job.
Thanks.
Thanks.
I know.
Thanks. You fucking asshole. We got 10 more minutes. God.
All right.
Damn it.
So let's you got any? Let's come up with stand-up bits on the spot.
Fuck. Okay.
Okay. Let's now. Let me tell you. Like, give a little. Tell me what kind of comic you are. What say
you
like
know
what,
me. I'm a cool guy. I'm a cool guy
Yeah,
kind of
like,
comic. I'm
I'm
a fucking lapel popping my shit. I'm a real fucking class act. I'm a fucking, I'm me, dude.
fucking Benson Heist.
I'm Benson Hoist, dude.
Yeah, get you Jason Giambi, Louisville Slugger, shove it up your ass.
I'm fucking, me, dude. I'm an observational comic, dude. I make fun of what I see, dude.
The observational a comic who never talks. He never really sees anything. He just talks about how he's he's like he doesn't get out much, so like he's like
an introverted observational comic. He only talks about shit
so
he does in the house.
You ever notice how like sometimes when you plug too many things into an outlet something like goes blah, and then like it all goes off, and then you got like, what am I supposed to do? Talk to a guy to flip a breaker? No, I got social anxiety. I don't got the time. So anywho, I've been living in the dark with no electricity for about 7 days now.
Dude, I don't got the time. This is your main fucking go-to.
I pretend to be homeless so I can get bologna sandwiches and use the showers. And
Who's giving you these sandwiches?
I trade for them.
Wait, what am I doing? This is a stand-up bit. I'm having a conversation with the goddamn character.
We're doing crowd work now.
Oh yeah, do crowd work.
Now we're doing a
dude, hold up.
Yeah.
Stay in that character. Let me be.
Okay.
I want to interview you.
Okay.
What's your name?
My name.
Yeah, you know. What's your name?
My name's Giuseppe Ginivani.
Giuseppe Von. Okay, we'll go with Giuseppe Von.
Giuseppe Michael Giniani.
All right, Chuck, we are here with Giuseppe Michael Giniani here, and he is the first on the scene as a eyewitness to this miserable crime. And Giuseppe, what do you have to say about what you've done here? What you've seen here. I'm sorry, not what you've done here.
Great. I was about to say.
I fucking fumbled this bit so hard. He sucked.
I was about to do Omerta. Like, I was
No, Manta? What the fuck?
the Omerta, this thing of mine, this dang of mine.
Dude,
Wait, this is the worst.
This is
the worst.
We'll cut this or something. We'll
Yeah. Okay, we need to save with this, or let's just release an audio episode this week.
I'll come back to this.
Well, we'll revisit it. We're definitely cutting out the whole stand-up idea. Let's.
We can come back in.
Okay. If you could be any kind of deciduous forest tree, which one would you be?
Deciduous forest trees. Whether it's
I don't know.
What are
It's
the ones on the list here?
I don't know. I play Scrabble, so I've heard words, but I've heard a lot of words and I know a lot of words, but I don't know what they mean.
Say that one more time.
I can't even be sure what I said.
You Scrabble king and you don't even remember what you just said?
Here's the thing about Scrabble. Funny misconception. Big vocabulary does not help you. So most Scrabble people, like, you know tons of words, but knowing the definition is useless in Scrabble. So it's kind of like a photographic memory thing. I know I've seen this word before.
Okay, you don't need to know what it means or how to use it. You just need to know that it exists.
Know that it is,
in
fact, a word. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yep. Yeah.
Have you been Scrabbling a lot lately?
I've been not as much as I was before. Like I've been doing all right though. Whenever I have been getting in, but I was hitting it hard.
You're getting after
it. A little bit recently, but I've been busy with the podcast and writing all this great new material.
Yeah. Get the hell off. Get off the table.
But yeah, like it's But Scrabble, it's a knife fight. It's a fucking
bringing
knife
knives to a knife fight. I guess.
Bro, you know what?
It's not even good.
It pissed me off. Like
What?
like people the fucking dorks on there, mostly the Scrabble Reddit, who like, you know, will accuse just because someone gets like say 3 to 5 bingos in a game, but they're all like obvious words. They're like, oh, you're only this.
Keep going.
Like everybody assumes you're cheating, and honestly, if you assume cheating or even like whine about the other person cheating, I suggest you kill yourself if you get the opportunity. And
Go Russ Cole.
Yeah, for real. Like, cause like one, if you can't prove it, then shut the fuck up. 2, you know, even if you can, just block them and don't play them again. Like to whine about people. Cheating is it's so.
This cat, dude. This cat just keeps chewing on my cables. Hold on.
Get out from behind. Just like just brutalizing your cat.
Sorry.
Fucking beat that pussy up.
Yeah, dude. I'm beat that fucking pussy up. I'm box that cat. Go all fuck.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
All right, you want to call it a fucking sode?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's it was great.
It was great. It was a great time. No one can tell me it was bad.